Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be reacting on the truth about living in Finland as an American, right? Yeah, let's check this out. The official link will be on my description box. Please do well to go support the channel and subscribe to the channel, right? Anyways, let's go check out that truth about living in Finland.
Let me tell you about this life that I'm living. Every day I wake up and go get it. Fans lurking want me in the prison.
More, hyvää huomenta. Tänään on keskiviikko. I'm currently over here at Easy Fit Jansu on a Wednesday. Now, like I said before, it's the day that I'm supposed to post a video at 2 p.m. It is currently 7:42 a.m. I'm trying to get this done. Now, with that being said, I got some things to talk about. The video title states it clearly, the truth about living in Finland from Americans' perspective. Now, I got some highs, I got some lows. We're gonna get that done in the video today. So, I hope you guys, first of all, go ahead and like and subscribe to this page. I would really appreciate that to keep helping the page grow. And make sure to press the notification so that you guys get an update on when I'm posting something new. Now, with that out of the way, let's start talking about some of the things that I've experienced in my 1 year experience of living in Finland. Now, because I don't have the perfect memory, what I have here is minun puhelin. Now, that's me trying to speak a little bit of Finnish, so I'm gonna try to teach some of my English speakers that are watching, but that means my phone. Every now and again, I'm gonna put up a little phrase of a word that I'm speaking in Finnish. Some of them I'm gonna fail, but I'm still gonna fucking try. Anyway, now, the first thing that I want to talk about, ironically, is the Finnish language. Now, in the Finnish language, there's many different things. Like as an American, as an English speaker, the one thing that I see in the Finnish language, sometimes from my eye, is it looks like a whole bunch of like letters just crammed together. So if you're obviously an English speaker, you might experience what I'm saying if you see a word. But that's the first thing. The Finnish language is unique, it's special, but one of the biggest things that I struggle as an English speaker is the R. R is very hard for me. Rolling the R's. The R in the Finnish language sometimes is difficult for me because maybe in Spanish where you have R and O, R and A, which is kind of normal in English, kind of similar to English. In Finnish, you might have a R and Y, R and A, or something like that. A is a letter A with 2 dots above it, and the Y isn't pronounced like Y. It's pronounced like and I hope I pronounced that right too. Next. One thing that I've seen here as well is the whole no carpet. Now in America, not all the time, we have hardwood floors sometimes, but it is very common for us to have these carpets that are actually woven into the floor, just like hardwood. So it's not a carpet that you can just lift off. It's actually placed in, put into the floor. There's not a lot of places that I've seen that have those kind of carpets. So a lot of places you actually have to take your shoes off. Fun fact, one Finnish word, I believe this is what it is, but for 2 pairs of shoes, like not just one, but 2 pairs, I believe it's pronounced kenjät. If you're an English speaker, I want you to try to pronounce that. Kenjät. It's I hope I pronounced it right. God damn, I'm never certain that I pronounced this shit right. Like, I thought that was just in like Japan or something. I didn't know that it was also existed in Europe. Saunas. Now, I see sauna is a really popular thing here, obviously because saunas come from Finland. If you're American and you didn't know that, you just found out. I never knew that until I moved here. So saunas come from Finland. The only difference between America and Finland is that they might feel a little bit more comfortable about getting butt ass naked. Now, I have, yes, myself done that, but you know, I was around family. I don't know if that makes it any better for you guys, but I'm an open guy. I don't got no problems with my body, and it's really cool because even if that's a situation, they're not sitting at you like just worried about your fucking groin and all that kind of stuff. They're more so just kind of like having conversation, hanging out, and they might have conversations about shit, life, whatever. Sometimes they'll drink a beer or whatever in there, and they get the heat popping. Just keep tossing that goddamn water on them stones and getting that shit hot. So that's one experience that I've seen, and I'll be doing it again with Ilka this coming winter, getting into the sauna. And part 2 of the sauna ice swimming. So I see that it's very common out here. I think it obviously exists in the States, but it's a really big thing out here that's normalized, not like a sporting event. It's normalized that people love to, not everybody, but some people in Yeonsu, they like to go and swim in ice water, get in frozen ice water, get out of the water, and go into the sauna, rinse and repeat. They'll do the same thing over and over. Now, at first it sounded crazy to me, but when I heard it, I had to take it on as a challenge and I wanted to do it. I really enjoyed it and I look forward to doing it again. For me personally, I can't speak for others, but for me personally, muscle groups and everything being sore from workouts and stuff, it has had a huge healing effect. I remember the first time I did it, man, it was like spiritual. But when I got into that water, it felt really good getting out. Mind you, getting out. But when I got into the water, it felt really good. Getting into it obviously was like, oh shit, it's a mind over matter thing. But later as I did it again, the water actually felt a lot better. Finnish food. Finnish food, I'm not going to be able to help you there because I have enjoyed many Finnish foods here that taste delicious. They have their own version, man. First of all, Americans, their food is healthier. Their meat is leaner. Food is way healthier for you here. Whether it comes to the food, a lot of things that I think is bread ain't even bread apparently. I'm learning all that. And candy is less sugar in candy, even though candy tastes really good. The candy, I could eat like 3 bags of candy this week and not have a cavity. In the States, I could have 1 pack of candy and get a cavity. Like that's the difference in sugar level here. Like it's crazy. But for my American friends, food in Finnish is ruoka. Ruoka. I'll put it right here. Ruoka. So me once again trying to practice rolling my R and putting that into the ruoka word. But that's a word for food. And if you want to know what the phrase for eating is, it's sua. I think I said it right. I'll repeat it again. Sua. But moving on. Finnish people being private to themselves. I like that. They always make jokes about how Finnish people are like quiet people and blah, 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 blah. Only place that ever really affects me is when I'm trying to speak the language. Because obviously you want to practice the language with the speakers. But the people I have around me, thank goodness, a lot of kind people, including my Elfie's family, my wife. So it really helps me to be able to put in that practice, or them just speak Finnish around me, which, is like that for me. But I have to learn it, I have to get it. Sometimes people that are more nervous or not so engaging can be difficult. Because listen, here in Finland, if you walked in Finland and you were walking around looking for people, you would think they're dead. But you would think that, man, like people are really like kind of distant and stuff, especially during the winter. During the summer, it really picks up nicely. They have events and stuff like that. People are really enjoying the weather. But once, it starts to get a little colder and stuff, people start to just fade, disappear, and they're not really around. At least here in Yeonsu, I can't speak for everywhere. But guys, like I said before, please leave a like or comment.
This was super interesting because I feel like he just explains the truths about living in Finland from an American perspective, right? Which makes sense. So if you're an American and you're living in Finland, do you think all he made mention of aligns? Do you think he actually spoke the truth? And if you're a Finn, what do you think about this on the comment section, right? This was nice and I clearly enjoyed the watch and I'm so happy I got to react on it, right? Let me hear from you guys. What do you think about his thoughts on the comment section, right? I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.